So I'm joined by Gian Paolo Balboni from Telecom Italia. Gian Paolo, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Now, obviously, you work in a very specific part of Telecom Italia, focused on semantics and knowledge and everything to do with big data. Now, we know this morning you've talked about you have two sort of different approaches to big data. So, would you mind outlining what those are?
Yeah, we have been carried out two different projects addressing two different aspects of the big data. With the MTL is a project mostly oriented to make user aware of the power and the value of the data they generates and to build applications and services on top of that. And while told is a project that is more oriented on the exploitation of open data, public available data, to provide services for the public sector or for businesses that want to understand behavior and business planning, business possibility and so on.
Okay, so let's talk about MTL first. What are the opportunities that you see to Telecom Italia and to your customers with some of the applications that you're doing there?
Well, the opportunities are in two main directions. One is applications that make life easy for people, leveraging on information that comes from habits and from duties and from activities related to work or consumption. This is one area. The other is application that can have some economic value for the end user, and perhaps based on analysis of the evolution of how they spend money along the months, how and where and when, and or sometimes releasing some personal information to third party that could build on top of this personal information some business application that have a value for the third party and can give back to the end user a share of the economic value.
Okay, and what sort of some of the challenges, the biggest challenges that you're facing with getting those projects up and running?
I think that the most relevant challenges is about make people aware of the value of data. Big data is an esoteric area for most people that do not are technical in the field of information technology. And once they discover that current technology can provide an easy way to produce tracks and use data that they are producing in their daily life, they become easily enthusiastic of that, and they are keen to use this possibility to improve in some way their daily life.
Okay, so that's the MTL. With the Told initiative,
Yeah.
You're working with a much wider partnership of external players.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about who those players are, and again, why that idea of partnership is so key to making that work?
Well, in Told we have collected a number of different players around the table that are energy provider, company dealing with transportations, the motorway, traffic monitoring, and similar other kind of information. Told is a sort of more open experimentation about how different data sources can be applied to understand and monitoring some phenomena that can and use as a platform to suggest a different way of managing, planning on doing things in the future. And we have applied the Told platform to some case study, and of course, depending on the case study, some data can be more useful and some other can be less useful, but of course, this is depending on the semantic of applications. And they think that it provides the basic, the value for interfacing with event organizer, public administrations, everyone that is to understand things how things are going on a specific territory, in a specific environment, how people are involved, and what people think about what is going on. And this has been also the successful application we have developed for the Milan fair on furniture recently in April.
Yeah. So how optimistic are you that that can be a revenue driver? Because obviously that's the whole point of doing this, isn't it? It's a new revenue stream. How optimistic are you from what you've seen so far that can...
I think that especially for application that combines different kind of data and provides an integrated view, the area of a business-to-business development can foresee also in medium short time, because we have seen how useful our elaboration has been considered by the organizer of the event we monitored, and on the basis of the information they got from our platform, they are planning to modify how things will be done in the next year events. And so this is definitely a proof of the value also from the business viewpoint of this kind of solutions.
Excellent. Gianpaolo, thank you very much.
Thank you.